everyone says that it's paradise. That's why we sell it as this is paradise.
But despite the crystal blue waters, the outlook for this tiny island chain is unclear.
The Department of Defence has big plans for this place in the future.
This small atoll potentially holds massive strategic importance for Australia and its allies. The original airfield was built near the end of World War II. These days, this runway serves as a staging point for Australian surveillance aircraft, keeping an eye on the Indian Ocean. That mission is about to drastically expand, with the Department of Defence planning to spend $500 million upgrading the runway to handle bigger planes.
Does it make me feel safer? Depends if you're a glass half full, glass half empty person. I'd like to think that we're safer.
Only around 600 people call this place home. Many are of Malay descent. Some of their elders remember the Japanese bombing that killed 2 islanders in 1944 and are fearful of increased militarisation.
Most people really worry when they started to look at the upgrading the airstrip on West Island.
They fear the expansion of the runway will put the island in the crosshairs once more. Some here feel it already is. Not from a foreign threat, but Mother Nature. Some of the island's turtles are starving to death, and scientists say previous construction work and the changing climate are devastating their food sources. And as sea levels rise, studies predict the atoll could be underwater in 50 or 60 years.
Sandbag walls like this one are a very common sight here on the Cocos Keeling Islands. Locals are using them to protect their island home, but their concerns about the future are growing.
The local council wants the federal government to fund more sandbag seawalls. So far, that's been rejected.
We've currently got a $500 million runway upgrade in process, yet the Commonwealth Government can't afford $3 or $4 million to fix tidal inundation.
The federal government says the council can apply for a loan from the Northern Australia Infrastructure Fund, but the council says it couldn't afford to repay it.
We have to protect our island so that, in 50 years' time, it's still here, even in 30 years' time.
Despite the postcard perfect sunsets, the challenges facing this island paradise make its future far from clear. Alice Angeloni, ABC News, Cocos Keeling Islands.